guys, it is Tristan with Nerdettes Newsstand, and we are going to jump right back into the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard fiasco, backlash, everything that has happened since, and talk about a certain situation. And that situation is Amber Heard 2.0. Now, I have seen this thrown around a little bit, and I warned people a while ago not to try to conflate these two things, because by doing so, you are adapting something for narrative. I actually originally talked about this when it came to the Marilyn Manson case. A lot of what we have seen since then has come out and been very positive in his favor. So I just told people, don't conflate. Let this be a win. And I really hope people take that to heart, because I originally seen a video earlier today by Andy Signor from Popcorn Planet, and it was a well done video. But my issue is, I gotta add in something, right? Like, I gotta give you my opinion. You knew it was coming. Let's talk about it. Now, this situation specifically stems from a little bit more political of a stance. I do talk politics every once in a while, but I have not really talked about these January 6th commission hearings, and I'm not going to. I'm not keeping a huge tab on them, but I do know who Cassidy Hutchinson is, and I do know that what I have seen, and it's been very little, I want to make sure I point that out, has been relatively over dramatized. And it seems like I would look at her and be like, do you have any sort of proof? But that's just me at this point. And we need to learn something from Johnny Depp, but not conflate. We need to learn that we need proof, that we need some sort of evidence, that we need to let people be innocent until proven guilty. And a lot of times that's not happening. Look at the situation with Ezra Miller. He is already deemed guilty, and public favor has gotten him to lose a job. Look at what happened to Johnny. The only person it seems to not be happening to is, unfortunately, Amber Heard. For whatever reason she's protected, it probably has nothing to do with her knees. Just putting that out there. But what this actually has to deal with is Cassidy Hutchinson, who worked for Donald Trump. Now, this was all during the January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, and they are going through different witnesses, different people that were in the building, different claims, different scrutiny, and everything else that happened with Trump supporters that day. Now, this brings us to the Trump supporters of the situation. They are claiming that she lied in her testimony. Again, I don't know. The one video that I've kind of seen was like, this seems a little over the top to me, but then again, I wasn't there, so I don't have a strong opinion on it either way. But what this has caused is these people to compare. Now, the reason I specifically don't like this situation, like I didn't like with Marilyn Manson, was because the politics of it all. With Marilyn Manson, it was the allegations that hadn't been proven yet, right? So this makes everything political, and that's where I have the issue. Don't use Amber Heard for your right-wing political narrative. Don't
bullshit a bullshitter.
This is a situation by itself that should be looked at by itself. Should it teach us a lesson? Absolutely. 100%. It should teach us a lesson. But don't construct and use this as your narrative. I also seen it compared with Meghan Markle, I believe. Again, a person I know very little about, besides she married into royalty. That is the extent of my knowledge on Meghan Markle. But for some reason, she is also being called Amber Heard 2.0. And we have a bunch of politicians. Former Texas congressional candidate Christian Collins. Now, if you are interested in getting a little bit more political, tomorrow on my live stream, we're going to talk about some of the people from Texas. We're going to talk about the different states, some of the Roe v. Wade stuff. We're going to go through it through an analytical lens. But this ain't it. This is not it at all. Cassidy Hutchinson is Amber Heard 2.0. Now, we actually see, I believe, and maybe towards the bottom, this was actually used towards this Cassidy Hutchinson 12,000 times. And then you get the articles of, oh my God, Johnny Depp is the new person for, MRA or MGTOW. This is where those things come up because people go, oh, well, Trump supporters, they're the most terrible people in the world, apparently. I'm kidding, by the way. I'm just saying. Some, not all, right? Okay. I'm going to move on. Now, it goes on to continue right here. It has been mentioned over 12,000 times on Twitter. First off, if you're on Twitter just to shitpost or post maybe your videos or the different stuff you create, maybe you're an artist, great. Use it for that. If not, leave fucking Twitter. Go to a different platform if you have to. It is the one of the biggest cesspools. Not only does it occur a lot of doxing, a lot of really bad mental health issues. Don't go and chase kind of the dragon, right? Don't chase the likes. And it's really unfortunate, messes with your dopamine. Just, even if you can't get off, 5 minutes less a day for a week, 10 minutes less a day after that. It can get addicting, and I've been there and I understand. So we get a little bit further here after I go on my little rant there. Chastity Hutchinson makes Amber Heard testimony seem compelling and true. Now, come on. Like I said, I only seen maybe 2 minutes of it. It seemed a little overblown, but it felt more emotional than all of Amber's testimony. All of Amber's testimony. It felt more real than all of Amber's testimony. Stop this. Stop using something unrelated for your narrative. I don't think this is class. I think this is classless. And I get it. We've all accidentally done it once or twice. I get it. But I don't see people do it with Jussie Smollett too. That guy, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, that man. But see, exactly right here. If Jussie Smollett and Amber Heard had a baby, it'd be Cassidy Hutchinson. Trying to make it seem like this girl is worse than any girl out there, including Amber Heard and Jussie Smollett. I get it. He's a dude. I get it. I take issue with this in the fact that you're using this trial, a man's victory, a man's life that he wanted to get back, for your narrative. Maybe it's because I'm closer. Maybe it's because I've covered it for years. But a word of advice, don't conflate things. You can give other things, like Johnny Depp, who is a bleeding heart liberal, by the way, a bad name. Don't do this. Anyways, of course, let me know what you guys think about this. If you think I'm wrong, let me know. Check me in the comments below. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.